Now, your CBS 47 Pinpoint Weather Forecast.
Good morning, everybody. It's been gorgeous up in Yosemite recently. That's the view of Yosemite Falls from the Conservancy webcam there. And you can see still some water coming over the edge a little bit there and a snow cone at the bottom where it kind of builds up. It's one of the last nights possibly of a horsetail fall where the sunset hits it perfectly and just lights up that water. And so we'll show you some of those pictures coming up. 65 degrees is our average temperature this time of year. We were just below that yesterday. Notice the records are in the upper 70s, and by the end of the week, we could be nearing some of those records as temperatures will continue to rise. In terms of rainfall, we're short 2.88 inches, so we're at 63% of average, and we need some more rain. Not really seeing that in the next 7 days. We do have a slight chance by Tuesday for the valley. By Sunday, we could see some showers for the mountains, could see some high elevation snow above 7,000 feet really Saturday night into Sunday, but that's about all we're seeing for now. Limited frost this morning. There was a little bit around Lemoore, got down around 31 degrees there. Temperatures already starting to warm back up, and we'll be near those records by the end of the week. So our satellite shows all those clouds and storm systems are getting pushed north of us, so we're staying clear, plenty of sunshine, and then clear overnight lows. Right now we're at 42 in Fresno. Taking a look with our Skyview camera, nice glow behind the mountains there as we get ready for sunrise here. Our winds are staying light out of the southeast at 3 miles an hour, and temperatures today will top out in the upper 60s. We'll see 67 in Atwater, Merced, Chowchilla, 68 Los Banos, Dos Palos, 67 in Fireball and Mendota, also 67 in Fresno. To the south, we'll be at 71 in Coalinga today, 66 in Lemoore, 67 in San Joaquin, Carruthers, Hanford, and Corcoran. In the southern parts of the valley, hitting 66 in Visalia and Tulare and Porterville, 67 Exeter and Lindsay, 66 in Orange Cove, 38 up in Lodgepole, around 8,000 feet. And for the foothills today, temperatures there in the low 60s around Mariposa, Oakhurst, and Prather, 64 in Aubrey, some upper 50s around Bass Lake and Yosemite Valley, 52 in Shaver Lake, and 49 if you're headed up to China Peak. 7-day forecast shows temperatures staying in the upper 60s today and tomorrow, mid to upper 70s by Friday and Saturday, nearing 80 in some areas and near records. Cooler by Sunday, back to the low 70s, but still above average with a slight chance of a shower on Tuesday. For the mountains, you're in the low 50s for now, low 60s by Friday into Saturday. Slight chance of that snow Saturday night into Sunday, back to the mid 50s then with another chance on Tuesday. Now let's check out our CBS 47 Pinpoint Traffic Report presented by Bank of the West. So far, things are still looking great for the Valley floor. High wind advisory over the I-5 and the Grapevine. Otherwise, the South Valley is looking good around Tulare, Visalia, Exeter. No major problems to report there. In the city of Fresno, we are clear as well. We'll keep you updated as we go along. Zara, back to you.
Thanks, Jenny. NFL Combine time for former Bulldog Philip Thomas and Edison High alum TJ McDonald. This is defensive backs took center stage in Indianapolis yesterday. After one false start, Thomas's 40-yard dash came in at 4:56. He was also in action in the quick pivot and deep ball drills. As for TJ McDonald, the USC safety hit 4:59 in his 40 time.
Someone directing his body and trying to run through that person.
And I think he's going to run way faster than people think. I'll be stunned if it's not.
Whoa,
out. Went right on his chin.
That seemed like a face plant there.
So embarrassing. An NFL Combine fail, but just a momentary one. Syracuse's Shamarko Thomas actually pulled off an awesome 40 time, going 4:38. It's one of the best times for defensive backs. He dusted his face off, wasn't hurt, and is still expected to go high in the draft. Financial news now in this morning's Money Watch, sponsored by Security First Bank. Here's Ashley Morrison.
Asian stocks mostly rallied on solid U.S. economic data. Hong Kong's Hang Seng added a fraction, while Tokyo's Nikkei bucked the trend, dropping more than 1%. Fed Chair Ben Bernanke's promise of continued aid and a jump in home sales sparked a big rally on Wall Street after dropping more than 200 points on Monday. The Dow soared 115 points on Tuesday. The Nasdaq rose 13 points. After a short break, gas prices are on the rise again. AAA says the average cost for a gallon of regular nationwide is now $3.78. That is a 43-cent increase in the last month. California pays the most at $4.24 a gallon. JP Morgan Chase says it is cutting 19,000 jobs over the next 2 years. The cuts will mostly come from the consumer banking and mortgage divisions. JP Morgan is just the latest big bank to shrink its staff. Bank of America, Citigroup, Morgan Stanley, and Goldman Sachs all trimmed jobs in 2012. And beer lovers want to know, where's the buzz? They filed a lawsuit against Anheuser-Busch. They say the beer maker waters down its brew. Brands like Budweiser and Michelob have 5% alcohol, but the lawsuit claims the water cuts down the alcohol content by as much as 8%. Anheuser-Busch calls the lawsuit groundless. That's your Money Watch. For more, stay with CBSMoneyWatch.com. In New York, Ashley Morrison for CBS 47 on your side.
CBS 47 and Wonder Valley Ranch Resort are on your side, giving you a dream wedding. It's for you, your honey, and 100 guests. You can enter our 4th annual Race to the Altar right on our website, cbs47.tv. But you better hurry up because the deadline to enter is March 4th. 6:15, 40 degrees, a touching story from Sanger. A couple married for nearly 70 years, honored by the community. Welcome back. It's 6:18. A touching story to share this morning. A Sanger couple laid to rest Tuesday. They were married nearly 70 years and died within hours of one another. CBS 47's Catherine Hurd takes a look at their remarkable story.
A 21-gun salute for a Pearl Harbor survivor and his wife in Sanger, a couple who spent their lives together, buried on the same day. The love story of Roy and Juanita Mulder began shortly after Pearl Harbor. Roy was in the Navy, stationed aboard the USS Rigel. Roy was active in the local Pearl Harbor survivors group. CBS 47 interviewed him in 2007 and 2010. He told my former colleague Paul Leffler how he enjoyed sharing his experience on that historic day with kids here in the Valley.
Kids really are hungry to know this thing, because I've gone to a couple of high schools and talked to them, and you couldn't ask for a better audience.
Roy and Juanita would have celebrated their 70th wedding anniversary this August. They spent their lives together and passed away just hours apart. Roy died last Saturday at age 89. Juanita died the next day. She was 88.
They were very fun people. Very, very fun people. I mean, I think that's what they made their relationship work for so long.
Irma Hurtado helped care for the couple for the last 4 years.
They had a great respect for each other, the greatest love I have ever seen in each other. He called her Bright Eyes because that's how, when they met, that's what the first thing he told her, Bright Eyes.
Friends and family shared their memories of Roy and Juanita Tuesday morning. Members of the Sanger NJROTC stood by the gravesite as Roy and Juanita's coffins were carried to their final resting place. Irma's daughter Angela is one of the cadets.
I know he was really proud of me too, because he would talk to strangers. He would just say, "That's my girl. That's my girl. I have a cadet at home."
Roy was buried with full military honors, finishing his commitment to his country. Husband and wife fulfilling their commitment to one another, to be together for eternity. Catherine Hurd, CBS 47, on your side.
Tonight, your CBS 47 pinpoint weather forecast.
Good morning, everybody. Wednesday, halfway through the work weekend. Temperatures continue to climb for the afternoon. Nice clear look at our satellite there. All those clouds staying north of our area, so plenty of sunshine again today. Right now, getting ready for a beautiful sunrise as we check out Visalia with our 37-degree temperature recorded in our Skyview camera, showing that picture in the background there. Wind staying light out of the east at 3 miles an hour, and temperatures stable hit 66 to 68 for the valley, with just a little bit of frost this morning around Lemoore, but that's already starting to warm up as well. Sunset time is 5:52. Air quality today is in the good to moderate range, so once again you are allowed to burn wood. There are no restrictions, and your Boz mold count is down a bit but still in the moderate range. A low pollen count with oak, juniper, and birch in the air. So overnight 41 degrees, mostly clear with light wind. Sunrise time is 6:31. Now let's check out our CBS 47 pinpoint traffic report presented by Bank of the West. In the North Valley this morning, a couple things to talk about. Starting off in the Atwater area, Applegate Road at Atwater Jordan Road, a two-car crash there. The cars aren't blocking the roadway, but there is some debris in the roadway. You do want to watch out for that. Also in the Merced area, Highway 59 and Tahoe Street, watch out for a couple cows in the roadway there. Also, the rest of the North Valley is looking pretty good this morning. Checking out the west side there along Los Banos, the 152 and the I-5. No major problems. Some high winds along the I-5 if you're headed up north in Stanislaus County, but otherwise for our area, everything is calm.
It is 6:24. Today is our CBS 47 On Your Side collection drive, and we're trying to make a difference in the the lives of foster children.
CBS 47's Mike Scott is live outside now to tell us how we can help out. Good morning, Mike.
We are going to make a difference today, guys. Yeah, our latest CBS 47 collection drive begins in about half an hour. We're outside of our studios at First and Shaw. Always amazes me how quickly this little community springs up out here. All of our CBS 47 employees and Sleep Train getting together today to help out those Valley foster children. We are asking you to donate things like pajamas, shoes, backpacks, school supplies. A lot of times foster kids show up at their foster families' homes with just the clothes they're wearing. So what you donate today can really make a difference. We talked with someone involved with the local foster care industry, and they say, yes, indeed, your donations do help.
It helps a lot because a lot of times the children who come into foster care only come in with the clothes that they are wearing. So it'll be a supplement to help the foster parents with gathering clothing for the kids, as well as school supplies, pajamas, shoes, all of that. So it definitely will be a help.
All right, again, our foster drive, or our collection drive for the foster kids begins at 7 this morning. It'll run all day long until 7 o'clock tonight. We're very easy to find in North Fresno, right across the street from the Fashion Fair Mall, just south of First and Shaw, and we've made it very, very easy. You can just drive up. You don't even have to get out of your car if you don't want to. Just hand over your donations. We'll give you a receipt for your tax donation, and we will say thank you, because what you're doing today will make a difference. Zara will check back on the progress of our collection drive in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Mike.
6:26 now, 40 degrees.
Sports news, melee on the hard court. Things getting out of control during a Golden State game.
And we've all heard of food banks for people, but what about for pets? That story from the South Valley.
Plus, trading will begin on Wall Street in just 3 minutes. We'll take a live look at the big board coming up.
They wanna